not alone, not with them. Dread fills the air as I hear the pursuer's heavy footsteps approach me. I'm grabbed from behind. I'm dead. I'm dead. Suddenly, I'm violently pulled aside, right into the school's elevator by the collar of my jacket. Oh, you are so goddamn lucky. You have no fucking clue, man. You have no clue. Safi, if you want to see Forbor, just go Kentucky Ballistics. I think that's the guy whose video I saw. Forbor. Let's see. Kentucky. Yeah, that's the video I saw, I think. Pretty fucking cool. Oh, thank God it wasn't Mia. She jams the key into the slot and smashes the button to the second level. As the door closes, I and Mia roar out for us. Next time I see those two again, I'll make sure that oversized cue balls use the real chairs first instead. Thankfully, the elevator will close shut, and the car jerks upwards before making its ascent. Never knew I'd feel great. Oh, she actually pops up. Never knew I'd feel grateful to be in this death trap. As I catch breath I'd unknowingly held, my eyes align with a pair of silver serpentine eyes. I appreciate what you did for me back there. So if we stand up for her, do we just fucking die? Is that the end of the playthrough? Like, he just fucking gets murdered in front of a live studio audience in Nickelodeon Studios, Florida? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Alright? I love how the fucking title of this is Mamma Mia Mean Girls! Points, points, points. Oh no, it's just point, right? Disappointed! I can't find the decision point. Here we go. I love that they put the little comments in. Let's take a look at the little further down the line, because we stopped at a certain point. Oh, here we go. Here's the merge point. Olivia, triple threat. That's a good marker. That's a good marker. Although I imagine that with confronting it, like, Mia gets it out of her system, so she doesn't really care too much. To have more CGs in the record. You can actually tell that more CGs were originally planned for Ending 1, because if you look at the CG's images, it starts off with A02, then it goes to A04, then it goes to A11, then it goes to A13, A14, 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 A15. There's a massive gap in the files for this, so obviously they intend for way more CGs. I wonder why they cut them, though. I mean, looking through those files, there are a lot of little cut tidbits. It's cute. They also have an art book of concept art. Well, if the CGs are in there, I'd love to see them. Actually, shouldn't I have it? Because I have, like, the whole archive thing. I wanna hug that gator. I wanna huggy that gator. Official. Ooh, oh, here's the art book. Super Snoot Brothers Melee. Chewbacca Melee. I was stupid back then. I didn't know what the fuck I was thinking. Please, I did not know that it was Melee, and I thought it was Melee. Cuts ending 1 CGs. Here they are. Let's take a look. Oh, the first one is an overview of the students sitting around. I think that's Trish. That might be Reed. It's a lot of people very depressed about the situation. I love how rough this sketch is, though. AO3 is Anon holding his nose because the smell, probably. It's Nasser holding on to him in AO5. And he's just, oh god, they made his death scene drawn the fuck out. That's like 3 pictures. Jesus. I love how you can tell that they were definitely resizing a lot of artwork to make that one work. AO7 is a slow approach. AO8 is the reveal of the fence. AO10 is Fang slowly getting up on the ledge. A14 is... Why is this one with Nasser having a sleepy? Here lies Lucy, heaven restore you. Oh, Lucy's 2 years younger than Nasser? How the fuck does that happen? Dang. Heavy stuff, though. Oh, wait. There's also additional Part 1 suggestions. There's Fang back. Oh, that's a weird pose to go with, a straight back pose. Then there is Approach to the Grave. Then there is another different shot of the grave. Interesting. Why are we looking at this? Oh, obligatory web.m. Oh, that's like the, oh my god, holy shit, oh god, oh sweet Jesus. Please don't. Oh, God. I should have known when they put the word karma in there. Anon stops a school shooting? What in the God name have I just unearthed? Why do you people always talk to me and they just show me shit that I don't want to know about? Every single goddamn time. You push me to this. Long pants. Naomi outfit. You know, people talk about the spicy. I just saw the spiciest fucking shit. Hot ziggity. Didn't want to see that. Oh, it's Anon concept art. I love how his pants are sketched. Ooh, Anon in a cool military outfit. Nice. Then we got full sketch Anon. Anon's room, but it's like a really nice panoramic shot. That's pretty fucking awesome, actually. Damn. Damn. That's a storyboard sketch. We got Stella's head. That snoot is long. No beak front view. Nope, that's how perspective works. Sorry to tell you, buddy. Oh, they're actually doing, like, words. Oh, man, they're doing all that stuff. Lip bite. Every time I look at the stuff that these fuckers make, my brain... Oh, how they're supposed to kisses in here. Every time I look at the stuff, my brain just explodes. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? The sleeveless hoodie? Scaly husband? Oh. Why did you make me go in here? Why did you make me go in here? I just wanted to play the video game. And now I'm looking at horny-ass garbage. And an ending with... By the way, I love this. This is great. Like, the previous shots of Nasser are like, he grabs Anon's hand and he's like reaching over and he's bony. He's probably going to be very pale in that shot. He's crying. He's just destroyed. And then you see his eyes up close and there's blood on him and then he falls over dead. Like, I mean, I like that it's... The ending is terse. It gets to the point. But having the moment where, like, the song... Like, I just like that sound effect. That sound effect is just spine-tinglingly evil. Ugh. The second art book. No, there's no more cut stuff. There's also no more Karma Sutra. Karma Sutra. Why do they call it that? Oh, these are like phone things you can use. Oh, phone backgrounds of Fang. Oh, that's adorable. Halal. Oh my god, because she's smoking. That's just dumb. I still don't know what the fuck the deal with the bracelet is, though. God, the fucking ending one prom outfit is just a disaster, no matter how you look at it. Like, fuck you, Fang. That's not fashionable at all. The proper Foley for Snoot Game didn't happen until last week's development. Some of Anon's falls were recorded right in my What? Near the bushes when it... They actually recorded the falls? Do you think I want you to know where I live? Oh my god, you fucking shitting me right now. What is this? What is this Reed Redline Ripley Goes to War, I guess. Holy shit. Bungie, please give me... No. I'm getting too distracted. You fuckers. Trish crucifying bullies. Holy, if we reach ready or not type territory for creepy, realistic stuff executed through fiction, first it's Bojack and the... Honestly, I really want to do an extended or different version of the shooting myself. Like, there's a reason why I want to put a shooting in the Trico thing. Although, personally, I would have made it the shooting for Dr. Octave. The idea, and I'll mention this, but we're going over it again. You brought this on yourself. Inko is surprised. Thank you. The idea for Dr. Octave, originally the idea was that Trico would get involved in this. Like, him and Octave would be at school at night, and like some fuckers wanted revenge on him or something. I don't fucking know. Revenge on Octave would actually make perfect sense. Octave, at first it was going to be pans off, but I'm like, it actually makes more sense if he actually was like, hey, I'm going to teach this kid to be a villain. And she took it the wrong way. And this kid called Holly Caldwell commits a whole bunch of murders. And the whole thing focuses is basically paragraphs of Octave reliving the experience. About how he was just drinking a coffee outside, then he saw, like, a teacher hit the ground, bloodied. Remember, Octave is a supervillain. He's killed a bunch of people himself. Like, he's perfectly okay with death. That's not what shocks him. It's that his life is getting ruined by someone that he knows, that he cared for, that he trusted. So he goes step up the steps to the building, and then he sees the massacre. He sees bodies and people dying everywhere, and he tries to help. And his head is erased with There's a couple of things I wanted to do. One is that he... Let me see if I can pull up the notes on this. Sorry, we've officially, completely, and 100% derailed. The Death of Octave. I think that's what I called the file. It was 9:45 a.m. I was enjoying a lovely croissant at the cafe bakery opposite the school. Fluffy, buttery, and crisp as I tore into it. The smell of coffee, the bubble of the machines, the idle chit-chat of the patrons. It was a normal Monday, nothing of note. I ran several plans for the next week through my mind. I figured a classic train robbery would make for some fun headlines. And it'd be a great time for Mr. Bones to take center stage. He hadn't had a good moment in a while. Besides, I recently put together a fun new cowboy hat with matching bandana. Would have been the perfect get-up. I relished in the thought, as I enjoyed the taste and sound of warm baked goods. That life, those thoughts, everything, ended in an instant with a stroke of thunder, the sounding of the bell. It tolled for the dead, yet also for the living was bear the burdens of what was to come. I saw her run away into school. A teacher where she stood collapsed to the ground. She had walked out to the school door and discharged her weapon. The door opened, stunned. So basically, he goes through everyone that he knows as he goes along, because I like to imagine that Octave, as much as he's a jackass, kind of like lost his edge there, or something. He lost something in the process, and he remembered everyone's names. They're like. Basically knows their GPA all the way down, dates, people, how the funeral went, and he recalls all of that as he goes down. Sprawled out on the pavement, worried, and the worry covered him up like a thicket of trees. I knew who it was. Her first victim. Not a friend of mine, yet in school. We're all friends in a way. James Sanchez, 32. He always groaned that he never escaped his teaching jobs, overestimated his abilities. Not a lovable oath. His manners could have only bolstered Holly's resolve, or perhaps he knew and tried his best. And I tarnished his memory out of ignorance and anger. There's nobody at his funeral. Me and his sister. His parents died a while ago. She didn't know him too well. She thanked me for organizing and paying for it all. She gave me something. It was a little black leather-bound booklet. Supposedly my name was in it, and a lot more. Mrs. Sanchez had no idea what to do with it. I figured I'd have a good idea. Filled to the brim with plans. Turns out James had systemically kept track of everyone's financial complaints, compiling them into a to-buy list of gifts, if you ever made it big. My entry simply read, impossible to please, wants for nothing, just buy him a dino burger. I did. At least he had that one. Seeing how my interest could be crossed off due to... I still have it somewhere. I recited it for the wake. And then down the line he goes. As I approached the door, I saw the glass had shattered, sprayed out over a single student, framing him. He must have tried to bar the door. Igor Petrovich. 18. If it wasn't mathematics, nothing could faze him. A nerd, a savant, a prodigy. Every PTA meeting was troublesome, giving his failing grades in every other subject. A running gag in the teacher's lounge reduced to seconds. That may have saved lives. His courage and initiative stuns me, even though I'd seen it plenty of times before, and it ended as she did. His funeral had quite a bit of family, or not, I'm unsure. He was adopted, either had a lot more friends than I thought, or his family adopted half the kids in town. It's nice to know that it won't easily be forgotten. And he just goes through all of this. Like, the whole point is this massive list of, like, every single person that got fucking shot and killed, and I had to deal with that shit. Also, I saw her on the top of the stage. And what I like to do there is that there's a kid who snuck up with him who's like, I want to see Holly commit a massacre, ho ho ho, or he wants to do something, and it fucks everything up. And Holly falls backwards, hostage in hand, splatters her brain open, and he just runs through it all. The idea being that he's reciting to Trico what it felt like, and like, this shit fucked me up, boy. I don't know why I'm telling you this. What is all this? Oh yeah, so Sebastian was going to be there. And Sebastian would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You caused this, you jackass. And Sebastian would have been the nice, like, counter voice of like, listen, Octave, you brought this on yourself. And Octave is like, sure, why not? Like, he doesn't care. He's past that. He's processed this for years. But then Chico's like, what the fuck are you talking about, buddy? He's a cool teacher. I don't know. I've been thinking about this for a lot. How many schools this has? Listen. This is going on in the recording. There's nothing you can do to stop it. This is also not the finished cut for any of this. A lot of this was just... the way I work is that I write shit out a lot. I write out, like, I want these lines here, I want this to happen here, and then I write it out, and then I later do a refinement pass, and I cut things out, and I twist it, and I make it fit. It's... Like, right now, the cost of moving on has most of it clicked into place. Also, the thing about Octave is that he has, like, he's sound-based in his villain powers, so he has, like, excessive hearing, so he even straight up points out that her heart rate is erratic. The funny little details, because he's telling it from his perspective, like his sensory experience is what you're supposed to be getting. So no other character talks like this or acts like this because it's him reciting a moment that is just burned into his neurons. It's fun. It's fun because it's a very different kind of writing from what I usually do, which again was originally a lot of smut, and now it's just like. Ollie put the gun down. She just saw his last bullet. The emergency SRS flared up, shooting me with a purple glow. When she realized who I was, myriad emotion graced her. She knew she fucked up. She met her hero. She would die here. Would I do to her as I'd done before? The metal device, having spent its last bark and bite, hit the ground with a metal plank. Heard one of the chambers was empty, which is odd. The weapon does not remove spent cartridges. Why did she unload one in specific? Murder-suicide or just suicide haunts me. Or perhaps it was a sloppy reload. My monkey brain is desperate for meaning in a horrible, futile act. And then the two characters. I know, it's kind of interesting to have a character just run past it. It's different. Sounds like a Trish side story. Listen, you come here for me, or you don't come at all, buddy. Like Inca says, I'm surprised. We're gonna run down the last two obituaries I wrote. This is old, by the way. This is not something I've worked on in a bit. Primarily because the whole Trico thing slowed down a lot. 11th of January. This is old. This got worked on a while ago when I really felt that I needed to have this in the story, and then it kind of sat to the side. I like it. I like it. Not that necessarily is good, because again, early draft not finished. Probably a lot's going to get cut, trimmed, rewritten. In the moving on, I might not even have the thing that got at the content warning. I put a content warning of like graphic violence, but I don't even have that in there. Like I said, the point was that he's going to beat up Ripley because I wanted to write an action sequence for fucking once in my life. Now it's just going to be a bonus chapter. We're stuck in this elevator. You're stuck in here with me, buddy. You're stuck in here with me. Peter Smithson, 15. He got an exemption from music class, which is what Octave teaches. He does music class. Of course, he's a sound-based villain. His name is fucking Octave! What can you expect from him? Cannot blame him. He can't tell a trumpet from a drum set. So unremarkable you think it was a secret identity. The world needs people like him, or be buried in snowflakes with no one to admire them. His funeral got the most media attention, after all. Most people saw him on that ledge. The final victim of the Hackton massacre. Oh yeah, her name was Hackton. Caldwell, something I settled on later. Shows you how old it is. It's not the name he deserves. His name is Peter Smithson. His brothers, sisters, and parents didn't need the cameras, and especially not since his older sisters have survivor guilt, having hid in a closet. She muttered to herself endlessly during the proceedings. Could have saved him. And finally, Holly Hackton, 20, model student, driven to the brink. I wonder... Oh, this isn't even finished yet. I wonder if her parents... Standing near the edge of the bridge, I felt its pull. My life had been ruined. Oh, is this part of this? Yes. Standing near the edge of the bridge, I felt its pull. My life was ruined. Why not join in the fun and make it easy? My parents said nothing at the funeral. They were a part of it. Learning... Oh, yeah. Wait, wasn't the plan like the parents were also killed that morning? Should they even not be here? Learning she cut her child apart. What? Dingus? You dingus, you already wrote this part. Fucking idiot. They were part of it. Learning she cut the entire branch of her family left me speechless for the rest of the day. Father had been a bit gruff and the mother harsh with unwitting people. I deserved better. Looked at her grave for hours. I wanted to be angry. Blame her. Did every accusation bounce off her stone guardian on myself? I could have done better. Been better. Called and helped sooner. Blown my cover. I think a monster on the job. 1,000 flaps of butterfly's wings, and anyone could have been the answer. Which, by the way, that mentality on the last part is technically what moving on is about. It's like, hey, listen, going back in time is a bit more complicated than just going back, because life doesn't have neat menu options telling you when to fix things. Like, if you go back in time and you want to stop Fang, where do you even start? Funny that mentality moves on. This is... I was on his... We are stuck in this elevator until the end of time. I'm gonna make a save here, just for the fun of it. This save is for if I ever want to go back to this. If I ever end up in like a long rant, we just go to the elevator scene. We just have these characters like going, when is he stopping? When is this over? Listen, I personally love the idea of I'm standing in the elevator with them, and they're, like, falling in love over the fact that they want me to get the fuck out of the elevator. True love is forged in fire. Not sure what to say back, really. He just fucking smiles after he ran for his fucking life. Instead, I smile back and nod. In return, she gives me a half smile before recomposing herself. You should roll with me in the elevator now. How come? Well, you've just become enemies with her. If she sees you, you'll be a wad of gum under her boot. Oh, joy. Yeah, your life just changed 100,000 times, huh? It took like 10 minutes, don't worry.
Yeah, your best bet is just avoid it now. This way you stay out of the hallways.
I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Wait. The elevator will stop me from beating the snot out of me and the entire rest of the school.
Yeah.
We hear a small electronic ding of the elevator doors as the doors slide open. Hey, hey, Solly, do you think love can bloom in an elevator?
You know, soldier, it just might. As long as you get yourself a rambling motherfucker.
And I slide in the frame. Hi! Do you want to hear about my fanfiction? And he goes like, oh boy, I'm gonna need a little handkerchief to rub my. Don't know if I can take that. Something about this perspective is just. History clan is as bland as it usually is. Proclin continues prattling on about some sort of historical event. Most of my attention's on Olivia. She has a hoodie over her head and is lost in thought. That altercation must have shaken her up more than I thought it would be. A part of me wants to ask if she'll be okay. Even though I'd already asked 3 times already. But the last thing I'd do is prod at her. Soon enough, the class nears its end, and Olivia uses accommodation to leave class early. Besides, we can talk about it after school if she wants to anyway. The more I think about it, the more I realize I had my first real confrontation with a bully at school. I heard once that when you get into a fight for the first time, you throw up from adrenaline. No fists were thrown, but I feel about the same right now. I wring my hands together, try to steady them. Jeez, I'm a wuss. Stood up for Mia with Olivia, and I end up in this mess. I gotta say, they do a lot more like moving around through time. Final class ends and I'm set free for the day. Aw, Damien! He's so sad. Stepping out of some Sam's entrance, I'm surprised to see my friends huddled together in a tightly knit group. I usually don't see any of them after school. I always assumed they left as soon as the bell rang. Hey guys, what's going,
Inko!
Damien looks exceptionally weird as he glances at me.
Inko, you believe me, right?
Pardon? Olivia's nostrils flare with an exasperated snort.
I didn't mean for any of that to happen.
What's the matter? Found a random monologue that I feel is 100% fitting energy.
When Mia asked about that insane stuff from so long ago, I just kind of blurted it out. She said she wouldn't use it for anything so unscrupulous.
She didn't say, oh. I am ashamed it took more than a moment to figure out what was happening. Guess Damien feels culpable for what Mia says, but why? Well, because you shouldn't have said that. You don't know what that word means.
Who cares? Inko really didn't mean for any of that to happen.
I believe you, man. Your heart was in the right place. I mean, I don't think his heart can be in the wrong place. It's physically impossible. Just soon in place. Olivia told us what happened with Mia, calling her nicknames. Damien leans over to an unresponsive Olivia, hands spread in supplication. I'm home. Pick up. Missed call. Kitten. I'm tired of the disrespect. I will punish you if you do not answer. Pick up. Missed call. Pick up. I'm not playing games tonight. Kitten. Answer me. Kitten. She sheds her word out too. Yeah. I gotta be quiet though, we're approaching the deadline.
Olivia, you loved that nickname when we were kids.
Damien's words were dismissed by the roll of smoky eyes.
He really didn't mean it, Olivia. I know already.
For a split second, she bore row upon row of sharp teeth before gnashing her maw in frustration. Olivia's nostrils flare out with a huff of hot breath, and I could practically see everything from a day finally weigh on her.
You were just being you again, Damien. Sometimes I wish you weren't, but whatever.
There's a grittiness to her voice once more, but she continues on. She's a Dunmer, so it's always gritty. She holds a canteen up to her lips, but drops it immediately. Empty again. The grit in her voice is back, but she presses on.
And the nickname is just that, a nickname. I don't want to hear it again.
I went on to caramelize some onions for 8 hours. I heard about that one, yes. I heard about that one. The caramelizing. Oh, well, Como, what are you sending me on Discord? Can you tell me?
Especially from her.
Tell me on Discord, by the way.
Especially from her. And especially if it's just to get under my skin.
From a trust. God damn it. You haven't seen it, I will send it. Olivia stares at Damien for a while before breaking contact to glance at Liz and I. Why not? Wait, what? Did I say that? God dang it. I love how he's just a big old dum-dum. Liz notices Damien is still organizing his thoughts. Seeing as neither of the others are going to answer weirdly, she sighs. Well, I wasn't right for this, but then they were freshmen in middle school. Damien and Olivia would take the bus every weekend to an arcade in the city. I guess he came up with the nickname around then, and it stuck. It's some good news for once. Finally, some good fucking news. Anonymous Modder has bought one of the best mobile games, Infinity Blade. Has brought to PC 5 years after it left the App Store. Oh, that's like one of those early ass games, right? Damn. Camera actors are no longer restricted to 4. Oh shit, there's a lot. I know nothing about this game, but hey. Man, this song is nice. Yeah, it's half right, but I didn't come up with it. I brought a chunk of change for us to play with each other. A match on just about anything there was a quarter. Probably still is. But I don't think I ever won once. She was still to win something. It's like a switch went off in her head. I'd never seen Olivia get like that. This is neat. Some of the teens were watching too. They saw everything. A couple challenged her once when I ran out of cash, and sure enough, she ended up clearing the house all afternoon. And, well, all she talked about at school for all week until we go back for more. Only took like a month for her to be recognized as some local champion. Sometime along the way, people start calling her Hot Wheels. I don't really remember who or when, but I know it's proof she got that fire in her. That doesn't sound like a bad name, though. Why does that have negative connotations? Hearing Fang say kitten is heaven on earth? We need that positive feedback. Oh, yes, that's, I had fun back then. I guess I forgot I was supposed to bring it up. Have things really changed that much? And you did again. Sorry. Me and Inko just can't think. Just can't help yourself. But you're right. That was the best time of my life. The name Hot Wheels belongs to 10-year-old me, not current me. That's a great story. To be recognized so well, you get a cool nickname. It sounds amazing. Being a champion. Being a winner. All this disdain for the title. I'm not. What? I'm not a winner anymore. Because you don't go to the arcade anymore? If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's only like half an hour away. Olivia looks at Liz like she just recommended everyone watch the newest Netsticks anime. Well, if the story's anything to go by, I'd like to see you be a winner again. Olivia's breath seems to hitch for a moment. Anon's entire apartment is smaller than Inko's bedroom. Thanks, Cloaker. Thanks a lot. It's true. You might not like it, but it's true. You know, I had this whole bucket of eggs and I used none of them. I want to point something out. I forgot. I'm sure these guys want to see it too. Damien's the one that dragged you to our lunch table all this time, right? Look at him. He's nearly kneeled over because he's afraid of losing that part of you. And Liz, I think I'd still like to see why you and Damien are really close friends. Yeah. As quick as I gained the bravado to speak up, my words left me immediately. I think I accidentally put Olivia on the spot there. Whoops. Well, her tail rolls along the ground a bit of contemplation. If you guys really care that much about it, I wouldn't mind it from you guys. All at once, Damien lights up. Yeah! Alright, Hot Wheels is back. You guys were first to Liz and Inko. Damien's shoulders drop for a moment, but quickly he recovers. Hey, if you're getting that name out again, we should visit the arcade together sometimes. I'd rather not. Okay, then how about a better name, like Death Row? Olivia swings her tail around to trip him, but he's fast enough to jump over it. Yeah, he knows that stuff, probably. Damien's words flood out as he contemplates a few nicknames for Olivia to try and appease her, many of which are shot down by her, or leave Liz and I chuckling. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Okay, I wanted to go until that. Gradually, our giggles died down, the four of us chatted a bit more about the day in general. Eventually, Damien and Liz headed their respective ways, with Olivia deciding to stick around. Most of the schools filtered out to their various homebound rides or to their after-school activities, leaving Olivia and I alone. How about we end it here for today? We got a secret save for emergencies. In case I need to go back there. naughty sapphires get put in the elevator closet for ranting. It's like the pear jiggler. Even Mrs. Roberts. Yeah, even Mrs. Roberts. Misty Roberts has a mod. Inko's got the money, but Anon's got the Got the ladies. God, this is so kind of cringe in a way, but that's why it's a first draft. All my first drafts are fucking cringe. I assure you. There's a reason why I do second passes. Mr. Ripper uploads a video. My DM is convinced that Divine Smite is overpowered and wants to nerf it. What would you recommend telling him? Safi gets put in the corpse wiggler. I don't want to be in here, Cole. Well, let me out. It's Kafkaesque. What the hell am I looking at? Atrian Drez? The shark seems to have trouble speaking.
Hi, I'm Atribian Dearest. Ow! Speaking seems so different. How long I used this? Why are you here? I can't, apparently. Whatever turned me into a shark. At least it doesn't affect my voice. Well, not that much. Well, yes, I'm a shark. I don't feel comfortable talking about that to someone I barely met. Alright, I think you can help me. I just woke up as a shark overnight. Just some time ago, everything was normal, and one day I suddenly woke up like this. I don't know why anyone would do this to me. It feels really horrible. The walking, the coordinating all these legs and loads. Very hard. I haven't really angered it.
Oh my god, that is that fucking story, isn't it? Holy shit, Como, what the fuck are you doing? You know, I think for all the flaws this stream had, where I went on a bunch of rants, and I got angry about bullying and stuff, I think this was a fine stream. I'm gonna regret it when I wake up in the morning and I'm walking around town, but... This wasn't supposed to go on this long. I hope you guys appreciate it. Because it's a lot of work and my voice is fucked up. Like, legitimately having some slight issues right now. I turned monetization off for you because I love you. I mean, someone gave me 50 bucks. That honestly goes a long way. Gonna buy a big old tub of aloe vera cream and just chug it. I want you guys to say chug chug in advance so I can play it back later when I'm chugging. Chug, 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 chug. Well, someone sent me a friend chat on, I wonder who. But actually, oh, there it is. Oh my god, the fucking Trish game, where like everyone is Trish. The fact that like the why is that the first thing? I just can't. I can't physically process what I'm looking at. Is the problem? These, oh yeah, the fucking onions caramelized.
Alright, kitten. Was
the fucking onions. I'm Dunyan rings. To the people that have finished Wani, what's the hardest track to go back to in the OST? Personally, 34 or 39. I am a persistence predator, Como. I told you, I don't know if I want to call myself a monkey though. There's some part of me that's like, I don't want to enable that behavior. There's something I want to look at. Let's look at the audio tracks. Apparently, people are talking about like the tracks. This song feels like it belongs in a different game though. Cool. Windows Explorer has crashed. That's always good news. Oh no, it's recovered. No, this doesn't actually work. Honk honk. I want to thank you all for coming. Next Friday, we're going to go back to this. Maybe I can not rant. We'll see. Things are going to be a bit hectic and weird soon, so... Life's going to get a bit difficult soon. I'm tired, and I'm sad, and I'm going to sleep poorly. All of this is just a big mess. On the plus side, a lot of my writing stuff is at least coming along. Like I said. Sorry, my brain is just like in the fuck position where it physically cannot process information properly anymore, and it just keeps like skipping a beat and then replaying information. What the hell is this? Huh. You know, it's really weird, but I just don't expect to see like art of Fang in my fucking... No, it's specifically Goodbye Volcano, excuse me. Just don't expect to see that showing up in my art feeds. I keep... The comment... keep forgetting the Goodbye Volcano. I was thinking of a joke made up by Snoot Game Fangs. Ugh. I can't. I can't right now. Have fun, kids. Enjoy your week. I'll see you Friday for more exciting garbage. As we, probably have another existential nightmare, because it just seems to be that this game is like, cute, and then, hey, would you like to fucking hit yourself? Because, I got a gun full of emotional bullets and it's ready to go, baby. Ah, como se tu? Tete como. I can't be loud, and that's what bothers me. I want to shout, but it's late. Shh. Como, are you removing someone's comment? Buddy, what are you up to? I gave you mod privileges, but I don't want you just removing stuff. Arcade 2 is my favorite. Arcade 2. See if I can find it. Wait, it's holding comments back. Don't hold. Okay, here. Moderation activity will be shown. I want that to be shown always. A video game. Fuck. I hit a lewd comment. Well, thank you for that. That's very polite of you. Arcade 2. Let's listen. Okay. That's arcade, yeah. Gotcha. Alright. I kept saying for Safi to look up Fang hates Windows updates. Alright, well. On the happier side. My voice is just giving up. Like, even if I want it to be loud, I don't know if I can be anymore. I have to host D&D tomorrow. I hope my voice can recover by then. Like, so much talking, so much doing. I got a whole thing Monday to fuck. Fuck you, YouTube. I don't have spam. I'm gonna fall asleep. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. But then I fall asleep. Yeah, but it doesn't show me any of those, even though I'm, you know. Maybe it's because it doesn't want to show. Oh, I forgot. Because the chat shows up in the chat menu, so it'd probably be kind of awkward. Does it? I don't know. YouTube do be like that. Anyway, even though I don't really care about it, despite my comments, thanks again, Nicholas Shimko, for 50 bucks. It's very polite of you. Maybe one day I can get a payout out of YouTube. Who knows? Might be in a couple of months. Might be a couple of years, because I get like a cent a day. You know what they say? A penny a day keeps poverty away. Or maybe they meant a penny a day is poverty. You never know. Or fuck up my goddamn earning statistics, though. He's doing a funny nuking danger links. Danger links. Yeah, you're right, though. Not suitable for work ads? Oh shit.